guys, we are back to do another review of Belle Collective. Now, let's get into it. Y'all know Belle Collective is the best show that's on the own right now, right?
No, the best show, Carlos, yes.
Yeah, so it's the best show. Y'all already know. Don't play.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOURTNEY family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for KOURTNEY and Eddie.
Hey! I always put God first. What's going on, co-ed camp folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of KOURTNEY and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife right here, foaming through a paper here.
KOURTNEY, also known as Coco.
Just right here is KOURTNEY and Eddie.
I like when you rub my back. Rub my back again.
This channel is all about relationships, reviews, entertainment, and our famous rants. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Belle Collectives and the 15 inches cliff light.
So you're brand new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. We like to have fun over here. We do. If I ain't talking about something that's going on in those Hoover streets over there, it's Alabama, child.
Not the Hoover streets.
Yeah, honey, that's a whole reality show by itself.
You ain't lying. You ain't never lying.
Y'all don't know reality TV.
I can't wait they put this Hoover incident on Tubi TV.
This need to go straight to Lifetime. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Now let's get into it, y'all. So Belle Collective, of course, it's been good, these last couple of episodes.
I called it when the show first came out. Y'all thought I was crazy. I said Belle Collective was a good show. And it turned out to be better, in my opinion, better than Huntsville, Detroit, and DC.
That ain't come back on DC, child. What
yeah,
they
DC
doing over there?
Yeah, DC. They in their feelings right now.
So what you think make it good?
I just think I don't know. I still think they grounded a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They're not full of themselves like the other people are, in my opinion.
Full of extra booty like Marie.
That's real booty. That's real booty meat.
They probably took fat out of her other body and put it in there.
But yeah, I just think the show is more grounded, in my opinion, and they not full of themselves like some of the cast members of the other shows.
I think that the vibe that I get that Love and Marriage Huntsville, like up under that umbrella, is that you're successful couples, you're doing your thing or whatever. And I think that some of it may be a little falsified or amped up to a certain degree because, I don't know. But then Belle Collective is more about the women versus the women and the husband. He has put the husbands in there, so I don't know. It's just something different. But anyway, so it started off where Latisha was on the phone with her husband, child, because he was going off because Cliff done called him and said, "Listen, your wife over here with this stripper."
Cliff said, Glenn said, "What? 15 inches."
And then China Brown, that's your name.
Hey, Cliff, I get it, man. People talk about my speech, man. I get it, man. But man, you was obsessed with those 15 inches, man. God, let's keep it real. When the camera cut over to you, you were looking mighty hard at them 15. You even said, "No, that's 16." You even measured the man said it was 16 inches. Dude, come on, Cliff. What's the deal, yo?
So Latisha was going off, and getting mad at Cliff for Cliff calling her husband. And Cliff was just saying, because they got to put the subtitles down there for us. He was just saying, Glenn love you so much, he possess her. Cliff said, you got to step up as a woman and be what Glenn want and what he need. And she was like, what he want and need? This man been cheating on me. What about what I want and need?
And to me, that was a great comeback by Latisha. You know what I'm saying? To say that, you keep saying, Cliff was saying something that Glenn wants and needs. And Latisha said, what about my wants and needs? He don't out there cheating on me, okay? I thought that was a good comeback. I think Cliff do projects. That's what he do to Latrice. You know what I'm saying?
Latrice.
Latrice. Latrice, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what he does to Latrice. You know what I'm saying? He's possessive over her. You know what I'm saying? He wants Latrice to be the woman he wants her to be. He wants her to be the woman he wants her to be. And I think he's projecting that onto Glenn now, in my opinion.
Latrice come out and she was like, what's going on? What y'all doing? And then so Latrice was saying that, you know, your husband up here calling my husband being messy and telling him I'm up here with the stripper and all that stuff or whatever. And I told him I ain't like you. Like, you take a lot from Cliff and stuff. She said, I do. What about me? She said, he'll tell me what to do. He'll control me and stuff like
Latrice,
that.
Latrice, stop it. I like Latrice, but I don't know, it's called what it is. She's delusional, man. Yeah. Okay. Of course, you know, your husband controls you, you know, and it's, I don't know why you don't want to admit it. Well, I guess I do know why you don't want to admit it, because, yeah, that right there.
That money.
That right there. Right there, what she was doing. The money.
So Marie come out and I don't know what, like you were saying, they was all drunk. Yeah, Marie was talking about look at my booty and stuff like that. And Latrice was saying it's fake. And she said, no, it ain't.
Yeah, you know, I don't think it's fake, man. I think that's real booty meat right there. I think, go on, Marie, shake that booty meat. She was shaking it.
Are you serious? Do you think it's fake or real?
Man, I don't know, man. I
just know in the first season, if I'm not mistaken, Marie butt was not sticking out like that. It wasn't as noticeable. And now she flaunts it. She wants people to know. So it seemed like that she done went and got her BBL. I don't know if they took fat out of her other body.
She says real, though.
And put it in there. You can have your real fat. You know, so it may not be implants, but it's your fat. They took fat out your I think that's what it is, a BBL. They took fat out your other body parts and put it there. And so she kept on poking Latrice. Can I be honest? Now, I don't know if Marie swing that way, like, you know, she would swing that way. I know they said something about her and Essie. I don't know if she swing that way, but she sure was poking at Latrice a lot, like she want her to be turned on by her butt.
Maybe that's why she got a thing against Latrice.
Maybe.
Because she has a crush on her. I'm just assuming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe she feeling her like that. And remember, I think that Marie may have some feelings for Latrice, and that's probably why she made that comment about Selena and stuff. I'm sorry, I had to reset the camera, so maybe repeating some stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty much how that went, and that's probably why she feeling like that, because why else would you toot your butt up at a woman, tell me some look at it? You know,
some women do that, especially when they get drunk and tipsy. You know what I'm saying?
But why was it Latrice? I ain't seen her do that. No kind of energy between nobody, no other woman. Talking about look at it.
Yeah, I think she did it once before. You know, when she was with Tisha and somebody else, and she walked out there.
But anyway, let's move on. Spend too much time on that. So let's move on to what Willie. Now Willie is funny to me. Willie is back, and he done, I thought, cooked his wife a good old meal, child, but come to find out, honey, that's store-bought.
I don't think Willie can cook.
Why you don't think so? Willie kind of thick.
Yeah, he's a football player, man. He don't know how to cook. He probably had some personalized chefs for him, chefs. They cooked his food. His wife probably cooked his food. Well, Willie can't cook. Yeah.
He said he on a diet, so you know he
sure don't act like it.
He fixed Keisha this big old plate with cornbread,
black-eyed peas, and like some greens and some kind of steak with gravy on it. I said, ooh, good country dinner right there. And he had some kind of little food. Ooh, yeah, you on a diet, but I don't know if you noticed when they were sitting there talking, he wasn't looking at Aikisha. He wasn't looking at her.
He was looking at that plate.
He was looking at that plate. He would look down. That's why he kept going to her plate eating the food. I said, bruh, I thought you was on the diet.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah, he was somebody eat off my plate, man.
Yeah, he ate off his wife's
That's
plate.
That's him and her, man.
Eat off your plate. I don't understand.
If you want the same thing I had, just order it.
I want to eat off your plate,
no,
because that way
it takes food away from me.
But
it takes food away from me.
You had got loud. You like your food, don't you? You act like somebody stole something from you.
Yeah,
man. Take food away from me.
Yeah, man, get your own food. If you want what I have, just order the food.
This what we do is something new. Then I'm gonna order something different. You order something different, and then that way we eat off each other's
I don't get down like that. If I see something new, I'll order. If I don't like it, just throw it away.
Yeah. So anyway, so they up there talking, and I think she's talking about Farish Street. She's talking. I really truly got distracted by him eating off her plate, but she's talking about Farish Street and the things that she want to do with it, and also about hosting the Holiday Mixer because their last name is Holly.
Her maiden's name is Holly.
Yeah, the Holiday Mixer, and she's gonna invite all the ladies, and she's gonna invite the Bells, the local leaders, and her family. Moving on to where, honey, this pitiful scene where two non-tennis players trying to play tennis. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I would say it was a funny scene, man, especially with Latrice. I like Latrice movements. It's like it's nervous twitches and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Used to do it a lot.
Yeah, but I like her movements, man. It's funny to me. I like how she moves, man.
And she said, I'm better, Serena. I gotta bounce like that. Bounce.
So yeah. Like I said, I like Latrice. I do too.
I think that she is a good segment of this show.
Yeah.
Now, only person to me that doesn't bring much to the show is Tamara. You know what I'm saying? Marie, Latrice, what you got? Latrice, Letitia, Marie, who else?
Sogucci.
For sure, get her out of here. For sure, get her out of get all that satin that she be wearing, get her and her husband up out.
I like JJ. Yeah, I like JJ. I like JJ. I like JJ.
Yeah. But Gucci, I'd rather have the mama, the mother-in-law than Gucci up here, honey, and them daughters. So yeah, now her get the satin, honey, get the satin and slide yourself right up out of here.
I think Sogucci is probably the least favorite person on the show right now.
And Tamara just don't bring nothing. Like
Tamara's alright, you know what I'm saying?
Bring it, like,
I know she ain't bringing it. She ain't bring no substance to the show.
No, she really ain't filming much. Right. People, Marie almost had to give her a storyline about this guy and stuff like that.
It's still using a storyline.
So anyway, Latrice fell. I mean, Letitia fell, honey, with them purple shoes trying to match her little purple outfit.
Letitia, when you play certain sports, you gotta have certain shoes. You can't be coming there looking cute. And when you fail, it's called the shoes you have on, okay? Even the tennis instructor said something about shoes. I thought
it said because she had on the right shoes.
No, she had on the wrong shoes, yeah. Because she wanted to look cute. They got to match her outfit.
So, Letitia and Latrice had a conversation talking about, Cliff and his behavior and everything. And Latrice was just saying that Cliff conservative, he old school, he called her husband because he felt like, I guess she was doing too much or whatever. And then she was just saying that, well, your husband was looking too, honey. He was looking hard too. So I understand.
Yeah, me personally, I wouldn't have done what Cliff did. You know what I'm saying? That's none of my business. I'm not going, Now, if you saw his wife out there actually cheating, yeah, maybe I need to make that phone call. But just being at a party with a girl with a stripper, no, I'm not going to do that.
How would you feel if I was out there? You know what I'm saying? Would you mind me looking and stuff like that?
Yeah,
I don't have to partake in that. I'd be like Aikisha.
Yeah, well, you'd be like Aikisha, yeah, do that, But if you out there looking, staring and
stuff.
Oh my
gosh, it is humongous. Then I go over there and see what they talking about. Oh, okay, girl. That's okay?
I started to say something, but I'm not going to say it.
What you going to say?
No, I want you to get mad at me.
I'm like, oh, okay, girl, I see. Okay. And then go sit back down?
Then I'll come from backstage then. It's my turn.
And then everybody leave. So anyway,
okay.
So she was just saying too that Latrice was just saying, our marriage, we love each other. Ain't perfect like nobody else's is perfect, but they, marriage is marriage. And I'm saying y'all sleeping in 2 separate bedrooms, but okay. It seems as though Letitia was just saying that, Latrice like that lifestyle. That's why she ain't ready to give up that marriage, honey. She's gonna stay there to the end, honey, because she's benefiting her.
Yeah, the more and more the show goes on, the more and more we find out who really runs the marriage over there, who has the money. Because when the show first came on, I thought Latrice did all this stuff on her own. You know what I'm saying? Build her own business, build her own products. I thought it was her. You know what I'm saying? And now to come to find out as the show went on that it's Cliff that's supporting her. It's Cliff money that's building her business. So yeah,
that's why her mama staying where she's staying, because it's Cliff money.
It makes sense now because you pointed out, I said, why are you gonna be balling like that? Your mom stay in not so good neighborhood.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why. Because she had the money, she'd probably move the mama out.
Heck yeah, first thing I'm gonna do, try to get my money. I'm gonna make sure my mama's great. Okay. So Lakeisha just she inviting all her sisters over, her sister cousin and all that stuff, and they drinking wine and everything. There's one thing about them children, they gonna do some pop-ups on you, supposed to be watching children.
The cousin.
No, the cousin sitting right there.
I know, but that's why she over there watching. Cause last time she was over watching the
But
kid.
who was watching it? Because somebody, what a little girl.
The cousin wasn't sitting outside.
Yeah, she was.
She was?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. She had her two sisters and her sister cousin, her cousin. So yeah, she was sitting out there. So somehow them children gonna get on camera, honeybee, and they mama face do something.
Where was Willie at?
I don't know, maybe he supposed to be watching. Yeah. They always get away though.
Yeah, man. If they ever do some crime, y'all never catch them little kids.
Them little children gonna break away, honey. They gonna be right up on their mama. And so she talking to them and she's telling them about the bells and, as far as she thought that Tamara was her girl, but come to find out Tamara was messy and saying all that stuff. They said that girl that high-pitched voice. Ooh, I can't stand her.
I said, ooh, even the sisters said something about Tamara. Hey, man, everybody know how she speaks, man.
Yeah. So it seemed like that she was saying that she a ish starter and everything. So she was talking about Latrice. Latricia's, I guess I knew this but forgot about it. So she said Latricia in her feelings because she feel like I stole
Farish Street project. That's what I was trying to say. And I don't want to say she kind of did, but when the show first came on, it was all about Farish Street. You know what I'm saying?
With her.
Yeah, with her, with Tisha. Until she got with the city council and they told her how much it was going to be. And she started looking around. And everybody kind of paid the black. And we ain't got that time.
Then they had to bring in somebody that really truly was connected to her. So maybe that was her pitch to the show. Well, we're going to revitalize Farish Street and, yada, yada, yada. Ever since that brunch and all that stuff, honey, and then Aikisha came on the scene, child. That girl ain't said nothing about Farish Street no more. And so, because she is the real Farish Street.
But in a way, to credit Latisha, she did put in the atmosphere. We didn't know anything about Farish Street, and maybe that's the reason why Aikisha came down to help with Farish Street.
I think Aikisha said she's been doing it for a while, trying to do it. So I don't know. But anyway,
one thing is when we go to Jackson, Mississippi, we're gonna come to Farish Street
for sure.
Yeah, and see how. Yeah, we're gonna come to Farish Street. We're gonna give our own critiques of it. And so we're gonna go down there.
I would like to see it. A town where millionaires work.
Yeah. We'll now when we come there now, don't run us off. All right, we come there. And we're going to do a review on Farish Street. You're going to walk around and have some white gloves on. Okay. All right. That's clean.
So she also tell her sisters about, the Holly mixer that she's doing, and she inviting all the bells and stuff. She told the sisters, listen, don't come for the bells, don't do none of that stuff. And the sisters were like, all right, I try, honey, but you know me, honey. If I done had a couple of drinks, honey, I may be going off on these women.
Ooh.
Yeah. I said, come on, sisters, we want to see you more.
Black women from the South, boy. You gotta love them, boy. Country women, too, boy.
So in the next scene, you got JJ and Willie playing pool, honey. Gotta let you take over there because it was hilarious.
Yeah, so Willie walks in, JJ gets in the pool table up. And Willie asks JJ, man, you a professional because you spinning the balls and stuff? He said, yeah, man, I grew up playing pool. Then they broke the pool. You know how you break the break. And JJ said, I got the big balls. I never heard of people calling pool ball, big balls, and little balls. I heard you just call it solids and stripes. You know what I'm saying? I said, big ball? He said, yeah, that's what my uncle, when we used to play pool around here, we used to call them big balls because we were born with big balls. And Willie said, man, y'all got some weird lexicons down here, man. So they keep on holding the conversation, and Willie said, I've been gone for a while, so what did I miss? Then he was saying something about Glen being a rapper. Willie said, a rapper? He said, man, Glen almost 40 years old trying to be a rapper.
He said, yeah, he's trying to get his wife back, so he's trying to rap a song to her, trying to get it back, play it on the radio and all that stuff, because he want to get his wife back.
And Willie said he could have thought of a better way to get his wife back than trying to rap. So he was talking about that. Then Willie asked about the party. JJ said, yeah, man, I brought a stripper.
No, he didn't say that. He said, yeah, I had bought my wife a party, and we had a performer that came. He said, okay, a performer. He said, yeah, brought him in from Jamaica. He said, okay, somebody singing or something like that.
Yeah, singing or rapping. He said, no, a stripper. And he said, a stripper? He said, why would you bring your wife a stripper? Yeah, that's how we roll down here, man. That's how the Williams roll down here, man. Brought her a stripper. And God darn it, that man was, 15 inches. Then when Willie said, 15 inches? And he said, yeah. He said, your wife was there. You know what JJ said. He said, my wife was there. Was she looking? He said, no, man. Aikisha, she was in the back. She wasn't looking. He said
she was like this.
She peep around the pole like that and go back around, peep around the pole. He said, Willie said, that's right. That's my wife for you. Then Willie said, 15 inches. Then they cut the screen. Then JJ had the pool stick trying to measure. Yeah, I just.
And then I think in the confession they was talking to Willie. He said the producer's asking something about the size. He said something about us. I don't know why we got to use hand gesture when it comes to a size.
A certain size.
Yeah,
a certain size.
We trying to tell you how big it is.
Then show JJ measuring with the pool stick. And yeah, man, it's 15 inches. Then Cliff came. I think he's talking about Cliff.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he talking about Cliff. He said, man, Cliff went and told Glenn that his wife was looking at the stripper, and heck, God darn it, Cliff was looking harder than the women. You know what I'm saying?
He messy. He just messy.
He is messy. I said, man, but then again, I give JJ credit that Cliff was looking pretty hard.
Cliff was looking hard, but I didn't think he was looking hard like that.
Like, man, he was looking hard. For a dude, to me, that right there broke man rule.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that broke man rule. You glance and go by business. He was like, damn, that was way a little too much for me, man.
So anyway, let's move on to the next scene. Tamara, honey, we don't have to see her that much, child. She is the belle that just don't be belling. So she is talking to Latisha. Latisha want to have a conversation with her to apologize for bringing this issue up in this situation by this guy that, her and Marie went and sat and talked to. And she felt like, Tamara felt like they just kind of didn't protect her in that thing. So, as they sit and talk, she got her son there and, playing with the dog and everything. So she said, listen, I want to apologize about your ex-fiance. Tamara said, that was not my ex-fiance. She said, we dated for a couple of months and dude was, I guess, heckle weird and everything, and she got a restraining order against him. Latisha said, I'm so sorry. And Tamara was like, in her confession, I think she said that's one thing about her, that she's very guarded, especially in the industry that she is. She has to be guarded, and sometimes it may take years for her to let her walls down because she got to make sure that she can trust people of telling folks stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, what man would go so hard for a woman like that if you just date that? If y'all just dated for 2 months? Either she broke him off some, he was sprung, and he couldn't let it go, or it has to be that.
Or, by her being on radio, sometimes these folks just heckle, like possess, like weird, and what is it? Possessive. It's the word I'm looking for. Where they feel like, oh my gosh, they're a celebrity, they're on radio. I'm just. But they have stalkers and all this stuff.
But she's on local radio though. Well, he could be feeling like you said, maybe he felt like she was a celebrity and he didn't want to let that go. But I just think it's the other thing. I think she broke him off some and he don't know how to act. And he said, "Ooh, you like the police officer in Sunshine."
I ain't coming.
So yeah.
So she was talking to her and she just said she wish y'all would have came to me first, but Tamara accepted her apology and she said, Tamara don't even tell us nothing. Like, she don't talk to us. I said, child, she don't talk to us, the audience either. She don't tell us nothing. She don't share much about her life. So she was asking, you and Damon still together? She said, yeah, we together. She said, well, I'm just saying, girl, you don't tell us nothing. And then she said, okay, well, I know you was working on the babies. Y'all, I think she asked were they living together.
Yeah.
Then, are they still working on the baby? Are you pregnant?
Yeah.
And it went off like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was the final episode
no,
or like that.
No, he went to the holiday thing.
Yeah, I wonder if this
was
the
final
final
episode.
Because you know they be having 10 episodes.
Okay.
I think they was consistent for the last 3 or 4 seasons. If this, was, and they don't always say the finale or nothing like that. But so yeah, so we don't know if she's pregnant or not. So let's move on to where they got the holiday mixing, all the bells showing up, and of course we get to see Melanie, which we hadn't seen her all season.
Yeah,
and which is
I wonder how tall Melanie is.
She looks pretty tall.
6'1", 6'2".
She is Latrice publisher.
Melanie, if you can comment down how tall you are.
And so
and we got this single and available thing. If you're single and available, you go ahead and put in the application. Probably hook you up.
So so she said that she the one that got her a boob job. I said, I feel you, girl, honey. We may be on the same page.
No, y'all won't. No,
she got her boob reduction and stuff. So she said she feels good about it.
She said, I feel so much lighter, like a fly.
She said that.
No.
So as they bringing all the bills together and everything, Keisha come and she talk about the revitalization of Farish Street and everything and the history of it. So her mom come, Dr. Holly. I said, okay,
her mom aunt.
That's her mom.
Her mom aunt. That's the one adopted. That's the one adopted her.
Yeah, but she called her. That's her mom.
Yeah, I know it's her mom, but it's also her auntie too.
Yeah. Did she say her mom aunt?
No, that's what
she said. Her mom.
Okay, well, it's the first time she introduced her to.
Yeah, but she said so. Her mom came, Dr. Holly, and they talked about Farish Street and everything. So, sidebar from that, Latisha come in late. I don't know what she was doing, honey. Did she just get finished getting her husband some or what? But she come in kind of like...
She came in real late because when she walked in, Keisha said, we about to go home.
Yeah, because Keisha let everybody know that it's after work, just like from 4 to 7. So it's just a little after work thing or whatever. So she come in and kind of disheveled and everything. So she hugged Cliff. I don't know if I want to hug you.
No, he asked. I think he tried to hug her, and she went on the hug, and she said, "I don't know about this." He said, "What you mean you don't know about this?" I don't know about hugging you, and that's when it went downhill.
What Cliff had said after that? He said something.
He said
smart.
Real something smart. Don't F with him or something like that. He said something smart.
Yeah. People just can't F with him. I don't know somebody. He tell the truth. Latisha was telling Keisha, the stuff that Glenn had. That Cliff had did calling her husband, and she was saying Cliff called Glenn and tell him you was around the stripper. Girl, you wasn't even nowhere around that stripper. And she said, that's what I'm saying. Honey, what? So yeah, Keisha couldn't believe that. And let's see. So as they was up there talking, you got Marie.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You can tell Cliff was getting agitated because he walked off mumbling something. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when Marie and the girls got together.
And I was talking about Latrice.
Yeah, then Latrice walked out there and said, "What's going on?" And it's like they were talking about Latrice, and when Latrice walked up, they stopped talking about her.
Yeah, because she was like, "I finna get ready to go."
Yeah. And
then after that, they was like, "See, she got to go when he leaves."
In which I think Latrice did the right thing. You got to get Cliff out of those situations because it was about to go downhill real fast. You know what I'm saying? So I think Latrice did the right thing by leaving and taking Cliff with her.
So I'm not sure if that was the final episode or not because I didn't see what they show next week. But anyway, so on that note, you guys, we got one more video to do about Carlisle Russell and Carlisle Russell. And that'll be pretty much it. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I'll put God first.
You sis.
Hey! I was